Website hosting. Your small business website is comprised of numerous files, text, images and videos, which are hosted on a server maintained by a hosting provider. Web hosting is the process of renting space on that server. It is the physical location of your website on the internet. When a user visits your website, data is transferred from the server to their screen. The larger the files, the more storage you need, and the more visitors your website receives, the more bandwidth you need. Types of website hosting. Shared hosting. Your website is hosted by a server that hosts other websites too. Since many sites are sharing the same server, your website performance will be affected by the other sites. For instance, a site with high traffic can adversely affect your site's loading time, making your website slower. Shared hosting is best for startups and entry-level websites. If you are planning to launch your website, go for shared hosting and upgrade to the next level when you get more website traffic. VPS hosting. This is one step above shared web hosting. Though the main physical server is shared by websites, each of them has its own virtual server. Websites using VPS hosting experience faster load times compared to shared hosting. It offers an effective web hosting solution for businesses wanting to upgrade from shared hosting without having to bear the high cost of a dedicated server. Small business sites with growing traffic can benefit from VPS web hosting. Dedicated web hosting. With dedicated hosting, a website rents an exclusive physical server from the hosting provider. This type of hosting is expensive but allows you to implement a wide range of software and applications on your site. Dedicated web hosting works best for sites with high volumes of traffic. You should consider upgrading to a dedicated server when your website starts to receive high volumes of traffic. What to look for in a hosting provider. Bandwidth. Bandwidth refers to the speed of your network. Higher bandwidth will enable more visitors to access your site at the same time, while maintaining a smooth, uninterrupted user experience. If you have a small business website with 5,000 or less visitors per month, you don't need to worry too much about bandwidth. Most major hosting companies will provide all the bandwidth you require. Storage. Most hosting plans will offer unlimited storage capacity, but that will come with restrictions. However, for most small business websites, a shared hosting plan will serve all of your storage needs. It is unlikely you will need more than 1 gig of space, unless you have lots of videos or music files on your website. Security. Good hosting providers will have a wide variety of security features. Make sure you have spam prevention tools installed on your server. These include Spam Assassin, Spam Experts, Spam Hammer and more. SSL certificates are also considered an essential. They help increase the trust score of your website, which will help your website rankings. If you plan to conduct financial transactions on your website, you'll have to look for solutions to help mitigate distributed denial of service, known as DDoS attacks. Solutions such as SiteLock and CloudFlare are used to extend this protection and also offer several other useful features as well. Make sure your hosting provider has a DDoS solution in place. Backups. Backups are a critical service you should receive from a hosting provider. Not all hosting companies offer this service as part of your bundle, so make sure this is included in your package. Backups will usually be taken of your website daily, automatically and kept for 7 days. This will enable you to restore your website at any point if needed. Backups usually include both the website files and the database. Reasons you may need a backup of your website include fire at data center, hacking, human error and component failure. In the next short video, we will look at the importance of your About page. The About page is one of the first supporting pages you will design for your website. When a visitor wants to learn more about you or your business, the About page is the first page they'll look for. It's an opportunity to build trust, tell your story, and share what makes your business unique.